Hi everyone, I'm Chris Leong again. How are you everyone? So today I want to teach you guys what I call the injury of the fingers and also the trigger fingers. So a lot of people got injured fingers. How is it injured? Yes, there are many ways of injured finger or trigger fingers. So I will explain. These are two different categories things. One is injured is due to the balls playing a basketball, and when someone threw the balls and hit to your fingers, and I see a lot of what I call quite a number of patients that come up with the finger like this. Means come up like this, supposedly like this, come up, turn up on the side way or turn to this side. It's due to the playing a basketball, and when the ball he tried to hold the ball and poke to the ball, and exactly like this here, and top, pop, and this part is alignment. So will affect totally the joint part. These two joint parts all misaligned, then affect the bones come out like sideways and very painful. What we do is align back. So after a lot of people they have an injury of a finger and more than 3 months or 4 months still cannot bend down, cannot bend at all. So I got a few of a patient is the finger everything bend, but this one bend until this part. It's very painful. You try to press. In Chinese people say 十指同歸心 10 finger the pain until to your heart like a knife cut on your heart. So that's why this is very important. So when you hit the what, a lot of people are putting the stick together, or what, this is one of the way to prevention. And usually for what I do after 1 or 2 weeks or about a month already, you can adjust for yourself. Means you hit the balls and slightly twisted on your fingers, or any finger will do. So one thing, you cannot bend until here. Cannot straight, cannot bend, cannot straight. Whatever you try like this, you see over here, you see all this finger you can touch like this, can touch like this, can touch like this, okay? And even this one can touch. So the injured one, the joint part, whatever press until not more than 90 degree, it's about this level, about 90 degree, pain, pain, cannot. So what you do, very easy. So actually this joint, they have a 1 bone and 2 bone together, they are locking like this. So that's why our finger joint can move up and down, up and down, up and down. So for this part, a lot of people, because of the ball hit, and these 2 joints and this one go in slightly inward little bit. That's why called jamming. So the finger cannot bend until here. And you can do like this if you dare. So trust me, if you dare, then you can see the different result. So using whatever the pain part, so you can using for other finger first. So this is the pain one, this is no pain. You try holding like this. Don't let your hand move around. If not, if you are holding like this, you have no strength, you don't know where it's up and down and left and right. If possible, holding like this, can't move your hand. So this part, pressing on the knuckle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 over here. This is knuckle, and holding, and using this part to holding tight, holding very tight. And what you do, try to this part, snap left and right. You hear the sound? This is what you want. So whatever you hear the sound, that's all. Now after that, slowly you try to move your finger down, and this is the injury part. Slowly, see, more and more flexible, So the concept is very easy, because why? When you hit the time, pop, the 2 joints supposedly can rotate and inward like this. You can see all the fingernail. What you do is do this one and press left and press right. It's align back left and align right and back to the position. So this one done. That's all. Always remember, holding, use enter and forth, and pressing these 2 knuckles. And how much strength you have to press. Just imagine how much strength you have to press. This is a cap, the what I call the marker band cap. You're not just touching, not touching like this. You have to press until like this. You can see, you can feel pressing, pressing. So just imagine this is a knuckle. You're pressing and left, right, pressing, left, right. Tick tock. You hear the sound. Same, exactly. Again, I do on another finger. One more time, just like I do this part. So now I do on this one, holding, and left, right. Tick tock. Here, and this side also. Tick tock. Hear the sound. And this one also. And this one also, if let's say you're injured on your other hands, same thing, pressing, you a lot of strength. Here, and this side. Hear the sound, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, correct. Alright, so this is for the injured. Usually a lot of people poke on the wall or poke on the balls or playing basketball like this. And this is a one way. And if you want to strengthen back the fingers, same thing. You're using two together using a rubber band tied together, that's all. So whatever you do exercise like this. So because why? You borrow another strength from the fingers. Oh sorry, just now it's a second and third. So this hand. So I got this injury like this. Just you cannot bend down because usually you are bend until here. This is painful. So now it's better already. Then you have to strengthen back your muscle. Put two rubber band and close together. So you're using another third finger strength to borrow it. Then slowly close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open. Then slowly the tendon will be back to the normal. Alright, so this one done. They have many injured on the finger, same like a toes. So the toes, toes also same, okay? Two and two side and the thumbs. Alright, and how about a lot of people asking me, hello. A lot of people asking me, Chris, how about the trigger fingers? What is the definition of called trigger fingers? Trigger fingers is like, like Spider-Man, always like this. So actually Spider-Man got trigger finger. So I'm waiting for Spider-Man to look for me, then I fix for him. Because usually spider always like this, but I don't know why Spider-Man always like this. They're pressing the net. Alright, so usually caused by a trigger fingers is called, what is the definition of trigger finger? Trigger finger is the finger can go down, but early in the morning wake up or sometime they cannot up the finger. They'll be using another finger to borrow and again like this. Cannot open. Have to use another finger. So it's like called jamming. Called trigger finger is called like jam. It's caused by what I call actually this part and this part is like a rubber band. Our finger, they have a rubber and they have a very vibration rubber. And a lot of trigger fingers due to the knuckle over the finger, these four parts. Whatever is called composite, a lot of tendon or cartilage or what I call the composite a lot that affect the trigger finger close and open very difficult. So caused by a trigger finger is a lot of people like to open the can like this. You see the finger open. Wow, so hard. Yes. So because of the mechanism hand like this, but when you turn, it's a whole fingers rotate to one side and rotate. So if you twist the cloth also, open the can, or using a lot of screwdriver also affect the trigger finger. And a lot of people like to go to red market, carry some bag, handbag or what. You see this one, you carry, you see my finger, I carry, I want to buy food everywhere I buy. So they are carry. Usually a lot of people trigger finger is on the third and fourth. Third on these two finger a lot, yes. And they are carry hand, they're buying chicken, watermelon, everything put inside a plastic bag, and you go to the red market and pull. And you can see the mechanism. This is a straight line, and this is to 45 and 45. Slowly, day by day, month by month, year by year, then slowly will be develop trigger fingers. So the trigger fingers, after you carry like this, slowly affect. Then the trigger finger is which part? They are close, open, painful, helping, like this. And usually trigger finger is 2 point. You can see, just example, I got injured on my third finger lah. Imagine, third finger. So whatever this is called the joint part. Joint part can move, and this part also got joint part. And the whole finger, the mechanism can up and down is all controlled by this one big circle knob. And a lot of trigger finger, if you let's say you got a trigger finger, you can try. It's very painful on which part? Here we call it 1, and here 1. So we call it 101. So okay, 101. Example number 4 finger. This is 1 and 1 here, and the last one is here and here and here and here. So you can see binary code 1010101110. So this is called trigger finger point. What is the definition of trigger finger point, and where is the part, main point? This is the 11 part. You can see all the red color. Whatever you got a trigger finger, this all the red color point is very painful one. Example, how you do. So the trigger finger. Example, you got what I call the stick like this, and or the pencil or 2B pencil or any pen behind is a round one. Let's say you didn't have any like round shape, anything round. You can very easy. Let's say I injured on my third finger. You just put your round thing on here. You press here. The 10101010. You press on the 1, no pain. How about this part one? Pain, very painful. How about this side? Oh my god, wow, cannot. Wow, see, I put like this also painful already. How about this one? This one no problem. No trigger finger, no pain. Only this one got trigger finger. Actually, I got little bit pain this side. And here, no problem here. So what you do, you using like this and try to 1001, you can see the red color one. You just poke between the red color and try to like a screw. The screw loosen up, you tighten it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, painful. Another side is, so they have done this part already. Then you have to done another side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, very good. Now you can feel, of course, you feel painful. So you try, if let's say you didn't have a pen, you can, when driving or sitting anywhere, you can, using your hand also, another side hand, use your knuckle. This is a knuckle point, not this side, this part. You see which one is more sharp. You there, you turn like this. Wow, painful, wow, painful. Wow, painful. So whatever no trigger finger you do, no problem one. Only the trigger finger you do this part, very sharp pain and very sharp pain. So this is after do about a week. Every day you do about few minutes only. Few minutes, about you can see about a week you feel much more better. So remember, for this is a trigger finger, and also after this one done already, you can rub like this. I recommend you, when you do this part, you don't like this. You want to do it yourself? Yes, I recommend you watch the horror movie or ghost movie or something. When you're scary, oh my god, you're scary. I don't want to see. Whatever you concentrate on that part, then you can turn by yourself. Okay, so turn on the trigger finger or using the 2B pencil or anything round, you just put on that and rub. Just wait. After that, done already. When you close and try to open, then it's still a little bit stuck. Then it's still a little bit done already. I feel better, but still a little bit only. Wow, like tuck. What you do? Okay, very easy. Using these two hands, first and second, same thing. Pressing on the last 3 finger. Hear the sound? Pressing on the last 3 finger and pull. Then second thing, you pressing the knuckle over here. The knuckle on the between the knuckle, hold very tight, and try to twist left. You hear? Tick tock. Wow, so loud the sound. Tok tok tok. Wow, hear the sound, tick tock. So this is hear the sound, tock tock. So align back to positioning back on the point between the joint. So remember, holding like this, pull out a little bit and try to snap left, right. Hear the sound. Now hear the sound again, like this. Like this. Hear the sound, tock tock, and like this. Here. Good. So always do loosen up this part and massage over here few minutes, and then you can see the difference. After that, done, wow, I feel better. Still got not so smooth, not as smooth as other fingers, but this one also can up, but not as smooth as others. Very easy. You can put a rubber band together, 2 or 3 together, like this rubber band, and do exercise. Borrow the strength on from the other finger to exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After done ready, try to okay walk. See, no more jamming. If you want, because rubber band not so comfortable, you want a whole day very flexible, you can use a plaster to tie up second and third together. So exactly like this. So what you do, exercise. So whatever you do or open, do anything with together, let heal by yourself, more exercise. And always remember, when you got a trigger finger, try to avoid some calcium. Don't take the calcium pill, glucosamine, milk, fish, cheese, anything high calcium. Don't take, because why? After you take too much of calcium, then the composite will come out again, then will stuck and not so flexible. Always remember, do exercise with the rubber band or what, or you can using some cloth. Then what I call the newspaper on top, and just grab it. Actually, it's very good for fingers. All right, let me show you. So I will say better to like this, the ball. Oh, so cute. So cute. Holding the ball and rotate. You know the Chinese ball, the what I call the Leong ball, you can rotate like this. Actually, it's good for the trigger fingers and also finger injuries. So rotate. If let's say you don't have a ball, soft way to do is take the plastic bag. Oh, you hear the sound, and just pulling and wrapping and squish as much as you can. So for this one, and grab. So after that, you check back your finger, and try to, without the plaster, close and open. So your trigger finger feel much more better. Okay, always remember, recap back. Trigger finger is due to taking too heavy of the plastic bag in the wet market, or carry anything too long, it will compensate over here. Or sometimes you open the can too hard. Hear the sound and injured. And how you check? You're using a 2B pencil or your knuckle. You just this is a finger, or the point, this is a knob, don't worry. Whatever the knob, the 1 and 1, try to touch. Painful. So whatever, you know, this point is painful and this point is painful. After that, you try and watch a horror movie and screw back. Just imagine the screw loosen up, you tighten back, screw. How long? About 1 or 2 minutes for 1 week continuing. After that, try to diet and do exercise using a rubber band Hurry up, 2 and 3 fingers. Tick, 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 tick. All right. Good. And remember, diet. Don't take too much calcium. All right. And thank you very much. Hope you all guys enjoy for this trigger finger and the injury fingers. And this is called the DIY and fix back and also some physio. And thank you. I'm Chris Leong.